Hi, I'm Chandra. I created Path to Jen to make justice, empathy, and community something we all have access to. This week, we're starting with what justice really looks like, not in courtrooms, but in everyday life. Justice isn't just about laws or courtrooms. It's about fairness, access, and dignity. It's about the person who's working full-time and still can't afford therapy. The student denied accommodations because their disability doesn't look like one. The parent who has to choose between medication and rent. Justice is what happens when systems finally see people, not paperwork. And until that happens, people like me, people like you, will keep shining a light on what's broken because justice isn't optional. It's survival. Take the path to Jen, where fairness means being seen. That's what Path to Jen is about, turning survival into fairness one story at a time. Yesterday we talked about justice. Today I want to show how empathy makes that possible. People think empathy is softness. It's not. Empathy is strength, the ability to see someone's pain and not look away. It's pausing before you judge. It's asking what happened to you instead of what's wrong with you. Empathy is what justice feels like. Without it, fairness doesn't stand a chance. If this message resonates, follow Path to Jen, because justice starts with being seen. This week's about justice, but real fairness starts with self-advocacy, knowing your needs and speaking up. If you've ever been told you're too much for asking for help, listen, you're not the problem. Self-advocacy isn't complaining, it's surviving. It's knowing your rights, your needs, your worth. When the system wasn't built for you, your voice is the repair. So write it down, ask again, appeal the denial. Speak the truth even if your hands shake. Because the moment you advocate for yourself, you make it safer for someone else to do the same. You're not alone in this. Together we can make fairness the norm. That's the path to Jen. Hi, it's Chandra, founder of Path to Jen. This week's topic hit me personally, and I want to share why this mission matters to me. This week's topic, justice, hit me harder than I expected. Because I remember the moment I realized the system wasn't built for people like me. When I asked for help and was told I didn't look disabled enough, that was the moment Jen was born. I didn't build this to vent. I built it so no one else would have to experience that silence. If you've ever been dismissed for needing understanding, you're the reason I'm doing this. Justice shouldn't be rare. It should be real. That's why I started Path to Jen. I started Path to Jen because fairness shouldn't be out of reach. Let's end this week with a truth too many of us live every day. Here's the truth. You can work full-time, do everything right, and still not make enough to survive. You can need therapy, but not qualify for coverage. You can have a disability and still be denied accommodations. You can follow every rule and still fall through every crack. That's not personal failure, that's systemic failure. The system measures worth in productivity. Jen measures it in humanity. And until that changes, we'll keep talking about it loudly, clearly, and together. That's what Path to Jen is here for, to turn awareness into action. Thanks for listening.